Hello, and welcome to the Decimeter culture. I'm your host, Nudie Games, and pretty much here, who I have with me is Dink Sanders, who is like the one of the worshippers or workers for the culture. And yeah, I'm gonna ask him some questions. All right, I'm ready for you now.
All right. So as we've been kind of not thinking, kind of discussing, it seems as though the Decimeter Shrine in particular originated January 28th when someone asked the question, "Who is Decimeter?" in response to the common trend of adding, "I'm not Decimeter," or "I am Decimeter, not Slumbrion," etc., etc. Because Slumbrion and Decimeter wrote that dialogue of profile pictures, so it became a meme essentially to tag yourself at the end of your name with like some variant of Decimeter or something involving him, and it seems like what happened was someone asked who Decimeter was, seeing Slumbrion's name, and the response was from several different people, "I'm Decimeter," and you see going down, you see people saying, "I'm millimeters, I'm approximately a tenth of a meter," and uh, people kept going with the Decimeter jokes until it became a point of the running gag was everyone was Decimeter, and it became kind of a pseudo religious sort of thing, which kind of is what the shrine started at. You notice one of the first messages in the shrine is this channel is only for Decimeter because everyone who tagged themselves with the role essentially those are the original people who were posting in the chat were people with the role, it seems. So the gag was everyone here is Decimeter. It's a religious thing. It's kind of the ultimatum of people is becoming Decimeter or some variant of the metric system. So it's interesting. I was there the day it happened, but I wasn't looking at the chat. I was probably off in the Sprite asset chat or something, and I wasn't actually paying attention when that happened. So this is news for me looking at on it, looking like into it as like I don't know, like I guess an archivist. I don't know if it's the proper term to say an archivist, but looking into what exactly happened here and how the cult got made, it's interesting.
All right, and how did you know like who or what started the joke or?
I think the joke originally started. I mentioned this kind of like tangentially, but with Slumbrion and Decimeter, they both had dialogue robot pictures. Slumbrion tagged his name with "I'm not Decimeter," and then that person, I don't. I'm gonna look at their name again, make sure it's not someone we would know. It just seemed to be a white name. Essentially asked who is Decimeter. Like I don't know who this is. Who is Slumbrion talking about in his name? And then that's what started the joke of everyone starting to tag themselves with, "Oh, I'm Decimeter," or zero point 0.01 meters. Someone said, or 0.10, or I think someone called themselves millimeters. Yeah, millimeters. This one right here said 3.9 inches. It's a bunch of people talking essentially, "Oh, hey, I'm Decimeter," and that's what originated that. But particularly the one person, Aletgraz, I think it's hard. I don't know what their name is. It's a Discord handle. That's all you need to know. Set like essentially was one who originally asked who is Decimeter. I don't get it, but it started essentially with Slumbrion being mistaken for Decimeter and putting that tag on his name.
All right, and then how would you introduce a new person to the shrine?
Well, I didn't give myself the role. I'm kind of an outlier because I personally don't like the eye burning blue color. But if I were to introduce someone to the shrine, I'd probably simply ask them to look at to like show. I'll show them the archives of the original Who is Decimeter, And I think it'd be better going in if more people knew the origin of the Decimeter Shrine. By accepting the role, you're essentially accepting that you are, like, by definition of an extension of Decimeter, and it'd be kind of like, it's kind of like lost nowadays. I feel like a lot of times I just see people, ooh, blue roll, click the button. So it's like, it'd be neat to kind of elaborate on why it's here.
All right,
It's kind
thank
of
you.
All right,
Thank you. Anyways, so yeah, that's all I have. So don't forget to like and subscribe.
all right. That'll